Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today, as you probably saw by the title, it's a very interesting one, to say the least. And it's a very interesting story. But before I get into it, this video that you are watching on the screen, well, the video that is playing in the background, um, it doesn't have anything to do really with the situation. This is a JLAB race from like a week ago at Monaco. This was like the last normal race ish, and this still wasn't really that normal. So I'm just gonna have this playing in the background. Um, Monaco being probably my best track, so yeah, you guys can sit there and watch that. But anyways, let's get into the video. So yeah, the Fall of JLAB. So it really started. We are doing JLAB Lite. JLAB Lite is basically a kind of smaller, well, not small. It's like F2. It's for all the kind of guys that need to work on, like, get better at either racing or just pace-wise. Um, Everyone that like is slow or just doesn't have good racecraft is in there. They can still race the main series, which is JLab. It's just they're also in JLab Lite to work on their craft and that stuff. So it's JLab Lite. I'm not in JLab Lite. I am a spectator. So I sit there, commentate. Even the last couple races, I've just been like helping out, giving a couple of guys like pointers. Just kind of giving some of the drivers pointers to how to like run the track and all that stuff, because why not help them out, obviously. But basically it's Italy, so Monza. Qualifying was pretty normal. Yeah, I mean, qualifying was qualifying. Yeah. So we get into the race. Basically, how it started was, I think it was Deegan. Deegan lagged out, and instead of his AI doing the normal thing and just driving at AI pace, it just out of nowhere pulled off the track and retired. We thought, oh, that was just a coincidence, but that sucks. And then a lap later, Mechanic lags out, and his AI does the same thing, pulls off to the side, and DNFs. So we're like, oh, this is not good. This is an issue. So we started asking Steven, hey, can we do a redo? This is really messed up, and it sucks that people have had the races screwed because of that. Steven, at this point, radio silence. He hasn't said a word and doesn't say a word. Don't know why. He just doesn't say a word. So, yeah. Then we get, yeah, so Guiga, who basically owns the series, yeah, so let's do a little bit of backstory. When the series was made, not too long ago, Steven said that Guiga could be, basically, he could run the races, when Steven was gone. Because Steven, in like a week, has to go off to college again. So he won't be able to really host the races. So he leaves that to Guiga. And Guiga was like, okay. So in this moment, Guiga realizing, hey, Steven's not here. I'm basically the league owner. I'm going to make the call. So he said restart. So everyone starts crashing and all that stuff, doing stuff that you do before you restart, just kind of having some fun. And Steven comes out of nowhere and just says to everyone, just says, no starts, well, no restarts, sorry, no restart, and then we are all confused, and then also he follows up by saying to Hendrick and Dirt that he needs clips of them wrecking, because, so the rule is, if more than half the field is DNF by lap 5, it's a restart. But because it was already deemed a restart, they started crashing. And then when Steven brought up the point of, well, when Steven said no restart, they were like, oh, but there's more than 5 cars DNF'd, and those people lagged out and that stuff. And then so he, as he said, well, as I said, he would go and ask Hendrik and Dote for clips, which, I mean, Hendrik and Dote, well, Dote spun in front of Hendrik, giving them damage, and then they just full throttled the next corner, DNF'd, because they were just, it was meant to be a restart. That isn't the actual race. So yeah, then everyone's kind of outraged in the party, and Steven leaves the party because we're all yelling at him. He can't take it, so he just leaves the party. And with him leaving the party, Gregor's like, okay, I'll host the race. I'll host the restart, and we'll get going. Steven instantly, in the Discord chat, after Gregor typed, I'll host, said it wouldn't count, basically, to a actual race. And yeah, so basically he vetoed not once, but twice, to a guy that he said could be the league owner. Well, could own technically the league, basically. So at this point, Gregor was outraged. He was already kind of on the verge of, like, leaving, Gregor was, because just so much stuff's been boiling up. And, I mean, we've, like, actually, like, everyone's, like, thought of leaving many times. Like, I've been like, oh, I might step back and just kind of stop racing, because I really don't want to. It's not fun, especially when almost every race there's some sort of issue and the league owner is just being annoying. And, yeah, so Gregor at that point was just like, I'm done, and pretty much everyone in the party, which was everyone in the race, with Steven not being there because he left, we're like, you know what, we're done. So it goes out into argument. Deegan gets kicked from the league, for no reason. I think he just said, like, something about Steven, and Steven took that to heart and just kicked him out of the league. And then Cody, out of nowhere, like, Cody wasn't in the race, he was just like, that he just showed up out of nowhere and just started going off on Steven, and so he obviously got kicked. But yeah, I mean, Steven's kind of been in this, like, a lot of people don't like Steven because he kind of does this stuff. He just, like, he runs his league how he wants it to be, which isn't bad. It's just how he does it. He, for the longest time, didn't care. Like, you could be an admin and have no say until we basically, the drivers, were like, okay, we almost actively walked out because of that. So he changed that. So he cares a little bit more, but he still does it mostly his way, which is fine if it wasn't all screwed up. Like, how he does it is not good. And it really leaves a lot of people outraged. So, yes, Cody went off, got kicked, boom. Well, Two Dog got timed out. I don't even know what Two Dog did. I think he said something to Steven and got timed out. Boom said something that I don't want to repeat. And he got timed out. I thought he got kicked, but he got timed out. Kluka just left. Kluka wasn't even in the race. He just joined later in the party and was like, what's happening? And then heard the story and was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm leaving. And yeah. Orange, out of nowhere, I pinged him, like, jokingly, because Orange likes making videos about JLAB. His channel is Just Orange, by the way. I just kind of have to plug that in. Capital J, capital S, capital T, and I'm pretty sure it just says Orange. Pretty sure the O is capitalized also. Pretty sure. I may be tiny bit wrong. But yeah, he likes making JLAB videos. Well, he's made a couple JLAB videos. So yeah, I ping him in another Discord, jokingly being like, I have another video idea for you. And so he just comes in the party and is like, what just happened? Well, because he looked at the Discord and was like, what the hell is happening? And so he joined the party, brought a couple of his friends into, and yeah, we basically told him the story, and he was like, wow, I'm not surprised, but wow. And yeah, so he'll probably be making a video soon, so I kind of want to beat him to the punch on this one. So yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much the whole story. We're making a new league. We're in the works of making a new league. So yeah, where we can have more fun, I guess. But yeah, it's really just a bunch of incidents kind of boiling up, and this is the turning point. We've had many kind of turning points. There was a time in like PC2 where there was like a hijack, and like I think it was like 6 or 7 people got kicked from the league because of the hijack. At least they got temporarily kicked. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we've had it before. There's been a couple stuff where like in the Heat 5 league where it's like been like at the breaking point, but people just decide last minute to not leave, and so it's like we were like, okay, it's fine. And yeah, so I mean, this is the breaking point. We've all kind of been like, we've put up with enough. We're done, and yeah, it's pretty obvious why. I feel like, at least from our standpoint, it's just annoying. Like Grigger's really annoyed because he was told that he can basically run the races and be the owner and all that stuff, and then when he tries to, do that, both calls that he makes get vetoed, and then in the Discord he gets basically told that he like that how do I say this? He just what's the word? Uh, that he basically isn't an owner. Even yeah, and he said like I was gonna put all my work and effort into that, and then he was like, oh, I'm gonna put all my effort into running JLAB Lite and all that stuff, and now that happened, I don't want to do it anymore. So he's putting his effort into this new league that we're creating. I already have my F1 league, so I said I'm not going to like spearhead the league, but I will help. I've already been put in as an official, so pretty cool, I guess. But I mean, I'm excited. This new league is meant to be just more fun, but yeah, this has been a long video. I'm still kind of going to ramble on for a bit more, but yeah. So at this point, at the time of me recording this video, it's like 11:30, maybe almost 12. Yeah, so Steven joined the party again. He said like 2 words or something, and then he just created a new party. Said in the Discord if anyone wanted to have a quote unquote responsible conversation with him, they could join his party and chat with him. So Bogu is doing that right now. Don't know how that's going because I haven't bothered to join, nor have I cared to join. Yeah, so that could be going amazing, that could be going bad, but pretty much everything's kind of simmered down now, to the point where it's like, okay, we're fine. Like, it's still, JLab's basically over, at least for now. Tomorrow we may wake up and be perfectly fine, but yeah. So yeah, but Deacon's basically the main person. It's kind of spearheading, I guess you could say, the new league. There's like 2 leagues that have came out of this, because like Spark, which is Cody's. Cody is vibing. His new F1 league that he created like today or something. Like he just started sending invites for it today. Like just before this all happened. So now that that's gaining traction, so it's my league, his league, and then this new league that we're creating, basically. That's everything. Well, that's pretty much it. What a move by Gogo on the outside. I forgot he did that. But yeah. Pretty much that's kind of what the situation is. But yeah, I want to quickly make this video. I was just chilling in a PlayStation party before this. I'll probably go back in it if there's people in there. I just kind of wanted to be orange to the punch on this, just because I feel like I have more context. Well, I've probably a better story to tell also. So whatever. I don't really care. But I feel like I could make a video of this, just knowing because I feel like it, and I've made JLAB videos before, like one or two, but still, yeah. Um. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I mean, we're close to 20 subscribers, so I mean that'd be cool if we got there. I don't have a goal for when we would get there. Just be cool if we got there. Um, but yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, I guess. Comment if you want to. I don't really care. I'll probably respond to them, maybe not. It really is 50-50 if I do. I barely even look at the channel half the time, so yeah. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. I'm working on a short to post tomorrow, so thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.